To chapter number 1, integers. Today we are going to learn about making multiplication easier. First, consider the following. First one, we can find minus 25 multiplied by 37 multiplied by 4 as, what we will do, first we will put a box bracket around 25 multiplied by 37. First we will multiply minus 25 multiplied by 37. Afterwards we will multiply by 4. So what will be the answer of minus 25 multiplied by 37? The answer will be negative because only one negative integer is there. So the answer will be minus 925. This minus 925 you will get when you will multiply 25 multiplied by 37 as a rough work. Then you will get the answer as 925. After that we will multiply it by 4. Then the answer we are getting is minus 3700 or 3700. Now another method for it is given in the textbook, that or we can do it this way. First, minus 25 multiply 37 multiply 4, whatever question was that same we are copying down, is equal to minus 25. Now what we will do, this 35 we will put afterwards and 4 we will put first. So multiply by 4 multiply by 37. Now we know that 4 2s is also 8 and 2 4s is also 8. So if we will change the position of the any number, then also the multiplication, the answer will remain same. So see, they have done 37 multiplied by 4, they have changed their places. So it will be 4 multiplied by 37. Now it will be easy to multiply 25 multiplied by 4. We know that 25 multiplied by 4 is equal to 100. So first in box bracket we will put minus 25 multiplied by 4. After that multiply by 37 is equal to, now first we will put the answer of minus 25 multiplied by 4. What will be the answer? Answer will be minus 100. So minus 100, again multiply by 37 is still left. So that we will put multiply by 37. After that again we will put is equal to, and the final answer will be 37 multiplied by 100. So it will be equal to minus 3700. Now here you can see that this method is more easier than the first one. In first one we have to multiply 25 multiplied by 37 and rough work we have to do. But in second one, no need of any rough work. Directly we know that 25 multiplied by 4 is 100, and after that we will multiply by 37. So this way is much easier. Obviously the second way is easier because multiplication of minus 25 and 4 gives minus 100, which is easier to multiply with 37. This is all what I have explained you. Note that the second way involves commutative and associative of integers. Now first one, 37 multiplied by 4, that we have written as 4 multiplied by 37. By using which property? By using commutative property. In that we have learned that A multiplied by B is equal to B multiplied by A. That we have used. And the another one is associative property. That associative property is that minus 25 multiplied by 4, first we will multiply, after that we will multiply by 37. This here we have used associative property. So we find that the commutative, associative and distributive of integers help to make our calculation simpler. Let us further see how calculation can be made easier using these properties. Now these properties which we have learned about closure, commutative, associative and distributive, all this we have to use for making the multiplication easier. So first one, find 16 multiplied by 12. Now what we will do, 12 can be written as 10 plus 2. So what we will do, 16 multiplied by 12, instead of 12 I will write 10 plus 2 and it will be in the bracket. It will be equal to 16. We can multiply by 10. After that put plus sign. Here you can see in between 10 and 2 plus sign is there. So we will put plus sign. Again we have to multiply 16 multiplied by 2. So 16 multiplied by 2. So the answer will be 16 multiplied by 10. The answer is 160. After that plus as it is. After that 16 multiplied by 2. 16 2s are 32. That 32 we will put. After that we will add both of these 160 plus 32. The answer will be 192. Now second example is given. minus 23 multiplied by 48. Now here you can see that 48 we can write as 50 minus 2, yes, but yes, 48 we can write as 50 minus 2. So that way again here 12 we have done as 10 plus 2, but here 48 we are not going to do 40 plus 8. Again with 8 the multiplication will become little harder. So what we will use here, 48 is nearer to the 48, 50 is nearer to 48. So what we will do, we will take 50 minus 2. For 48 we will put as 50 minus 2. After that we will do the same process as above we have done. It will be equal to minus 23 multiplied by 50. Here you can see minus 23 multiplied by 50. Again this minus we will put over here. After that again minus 23 multiplied by 2. Here you can see minus 23 multiplied by 2. Now what will be the answer of minus 23 multiplied by 50? The answer will be 1150, and the answer will be negative because here one negative sign we can see over here. Another negative, here minus sign again we will put as it is. After that minus 23 multiplied by 2. 23 2s are, we will calculate, and it will be 46. Answer again for 46 will be negative because 23 is negative over here. So here minus minus plus. So minus 150 plus 46. The answer will be minus 1104. Try this 11. It is given on page number 19. Question number 1. Find using distributive property. Now their questions are given to you. 3 questions are given. 2 I will solve and the 1 will be homework. First one is given that minus 49 multiplied by 18. Now here they have said condition is that we have to use distributive property. Distributive property means A multiply B plus C. It will be equal to A multiply B plus A multiply C. A we have to distribute with the B also and with the C also. Same way we have to do over here. Now here example we have seen. Now we will apply. How we will apply? Let us see. Minus 49. Minus 49 we can write as 50 minus 1. 49 we can get answer as 50 minus 1. But now see, here 49 we want in negative. Means that we have to subtract 50 and 1. That means that the two sign which we having, that should be opposite and the larger should be negative. So minus sign we will put with the 50. Here you can see 49 we want as a negative. When the answer will be negative? When the larger number will have a negative sign. So here 50, with 50 I have put a negative sign plus 1. So what will be the answer of minus 50 plus 1? What we will get? Minus 49 we will get. So minus 49 we can write as minus 50 plus 1. After that multiplication sign as it is and 18 also as it is we will write down. Now another step, what we will do? 50 we will multiply by 18. After that 1 we will multiply by 18. Let us see. Minus 50 multiplication sign. After that 18. Okay, that we will write down in a bracket. After that which sign we have to put? This plus sign we have to put over here. After that again 1 we have to multiply with 18. 1 multiply by 18. What we have done? 18 we have distributed with 50 also and with 1 also. After that we will go for multiplication. First we will we will multiply these numbers which are in a one bracket. 50 multiplied by 18. Now 5 18s are 90 and 1 0 we have, that we will put. So the answer will be 900 and the answer will be negative because one negative sign you can see. If there are two negative signs, we will cut and the answer will be positive. But one negative sign, so the answer will be negative. Minus 900 plus 1 multiply 18. So 1 multiply 18 will be 18. So plus 18. Now here one negative, one positive. What we will do? We will do subtraction and the answer will be 882 and the answer will be negative minus 882. Now the next is minus 25 multiplied by minus 31. So here 25 we can write as minus 20 minus 5. Multiply by minus 31 as it is. After that minus 20 we will multiply with minus 31. So minus 20 multiply by minus 31. This minus sign we will put. After that 5 multiply minus 31. 5 multiply minus 31. So first 2 in one bracket and the last 2 in one bracket. So first bracket, this bracket we will solve. The answer will be 620. One negative and one negative, two negative sign are there, so they will become plus sign. The answer will be in positive. 620 minus 8 as it is 5 multiplied by 31. The answer will be 155. Answer will be negative because one negative sign is only there in this box. Another negative sign is not there, so the answer will be negative only. It will be equal to 620 as it is, minus minus it will become plus 155. It will be equal to 775. Example 2 is given in your textbook. Find each of the following products. First one is given minus 18 multiplied by minus 10 multiplied by 9. Now here we have to use all the properties which we have learned of the multiplication. We have learned the properties of subtraction, addition and multiplication. Now here they are asking, in the question it is asked that we have to find the product. So what we will use? We will use the properties of products to make the multiplication easier. Now here you can see I have written 3 properties. First is that commutative, A multiply B is equal to B multiply A. Now here what we will do for making it easy to remember, this C we will cancel out. So whenever we are talking about commutative, inside this the A answer, C will be not there. Here you can see C is in associative also and distributive also, but in commutative C is not there, but the first letter of commutative is C. So we will, whenever we are talking about commutative, means C is not there, so we will remember it that A multiply B is equal to B multiply A. Okay. Now when we are talking about associative property, now associative property, here you can see A is there. So with A, B and C also we will remember that with A, B and C are also there. So with what is the what will be the associative property? That A multiply B multiply C. What we have to do? Simple. A multiply B multiply C. We will write down twice A multiply B multiply C. Both will be equal. We will put bracket first A with A and B and second with B and C. This is very simple to remember. After that, distributive property. Now here the word says that distributive means distributing. Now see, A is distributed with B also and A is distributed to C also. So this is also simple. Whenever we are talking about distributive, with multiplication, positive and negative, the distributive property is for addition also and for subtraction also. So if it is given that A multiply B plus C, that means that we have to distribute A with B also and C also. So what we will do? A, B, A, C. A with B also we have written, A with C also we have written. So between these two we will put this sign of multiplication. These two we will put in bracket. Now which sign is between B and C? Positive sign. So what we will do? Here we will put a positive sign. So this is distributive law. Now whenever it is negative sign, if here it is negative sign, then what we will do? Here we will put negative sign. So both this distributive law is also easy for remembering, that whenever it is distributive we have to distribute A with B and C. Now let us use this in this example. 18 multiply minus 10. Now if we multiply 18 with multiply by 10, it will become easy for us. So what we will do? Minus 18 multiply by minus 10. So first we will multiply this two bracket, this two minus 18 and minus 10. So I will put a bracket around them. If you already have a round bracket, then you will use a box bracket. These are round brackets and these are box brackets. After that multiply 9, that we will write as it is. Now what we will do? 18 multiply by 10. Now here you can see 1 minus, both minus can become, I will cut them down, so the answer will be positive. So 180 will be the answer, multiply by 9 as it is. It will be equal to 1620. 18 9s are 162. After 0 is there, 0 also we will put. Both are positive, answer will be positive. So this way the multiplication becomes easier if we use the distributive property. Here in bracket we will write down that which property we are using. We are using distributive property of which? Of multiplication. So of multiplication. So this way it will become easy for you to do the products. Here is the example 3. Verify minus 30 multiplied by in box bracket 13 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 30 multiplied by 13 in bracket plus minus 30 multiplied by minus 3 in bracket. Now what we have to do whenever the question is that verify or check, that time we have the answer will be also given to you and the question will be also given to you, means the things will be given in the is equal to form. So this part we will first find out the answer of the LHS and afterwards we will find the RHS part. After that we will compare both the answers whether they are same or not. So first we will calculate LHS. For LHS this much part will be for LHS. So minus 30 multiplied by 13 plus minus 3, that is in the box bracket. After this, the same we will copy down. After that what we will do? Minus 30 multiply, that we will write down as it is. Now whatever operation we are doing, that we will do first in the brackets. So here in the box bracket 13 plus minus 3. Now plus minus we can write minus. So 13 minus 3 we will write down. After that minus 30 again we will copy down as it is, this multiplication sign also as it is. Now what will be the answer of 30 minus 3? 30 minus 3 will be 10. So that 10 we will write down over here. After that what we will do? It will be simple to multiply 30 multiplied by 10. It will be 300 and one negative sign you can see. So the answer will be also negative. Now this portion is completed of LHS. Now we will move to the RHS. Here RHS is given minus 30 multiplied by 13 in the box bracket plus minus 30 multiplied by minus 3 in the another box bracket. Now here you can see which property is this. This property is distributive property. See 13 is distributed to 13 also and 3 also. So this is all about the distributive property. Now let us solve this. It will be equal to, first we will solve this bracket. So what will be the answer? Minus 13 multiplied by 13. So only one negative sign we can see. So the answer will be also in the negative form. Now 13 3s are 39. But here only 3 it is 30. So 1 0 we will put after 39. So the answer will be 390. This we will put in the bracket because we are having negative sign. After that this plus sign we will copy as it is. After that this bracket we will solve. Minus 30 multiplied by minus 3. This minus and this minus will become plus. The answer will be positive. Again 3 3s are 9 and 1 0. So the answer is 90. Now here one negative and one positive. So we have to do subtraction. 390 minus 90. The answer will be 300. But 390 has a negative sign. It is larger than 90 and it has a negative sign. So here the answer will be in the negative form and it will be minus 300. Now let us compare LHS and RHS. So LHS is minus 300. RHS is minus 300. This means that LHS is equal to RHS, and last we will write that hence verified. So this way you have to solve the sums which are in the form of verification or in the form of checking. Now we will learn about word problems. On page number 20 an example is given, example number 4. The question is that in a class test containing 15 questions, 4 marks are given for each correct answer and minus 2 marks are given for every incorrect answer. Now here a class test is conducted, in that 15 questions are given to you. In that 4 marks are there for correct answer and minus 2 marking is there, negative marking is there, and minus 2 marks will be deducted if you give any incorrect answer. So the first question in this is Gurpreet attempts all questions but only 9 of her answers are correct. Now here, what is her total score? Now we have to find out that how much score is of Gurpreet. Now the question is given that only 9 answers are right. Only 9 answers are right. So we have to find out that how many answers are incorrect. How many marks we are getting for 9 correct answers, and how many incorrect answers are there, and how many marks we will get for incorrect answers. Let us see the solution. The solution is given that first we will write down the marks given for one correct answer. One correct answer, the marks is equal to 4. Here you can see it is equal to 4. So marks given for 9 correct answers. Now how many correct answers she is giving? 9. So for 9 correct answers, the marks will be 9 multiplied by 4. So 4 multiplied by 9, it will be equal to 36. Now for negative, now for correct answer she is getting 36 marks. Now marks given for one incorrect answer. Now another condition is given that if you are giving a wrong answer or incorrect answer, then the marks given are minus 2. So the marks given for one incorrect answer is equal to minus 2. Now here directly they have not given that how many incorrect answers she is giving. But we already know that 9 correct answers she is giving. So how many, what is the total questions? 15. Out of them 9 are correct. So 15 minus 9, the answer will be 6. 6 incorrect answers are there. So marks given for 6, that is 15 minus 9. Incorrect answers will be this minus 2 multiplied by 6. Minus 2 multiplied by 6, the answer will be negative. 6 2s are 12, minus 12 will be the answer. Now for 9 correct answers, 36 marks. For 6 incorrect answers, minus 12 marks. So we will add 36 and minus 12. So therefore Gurpreet total score, means total marks she is getting, that is 36 plus minus 12. Plus minus it will become minus 36 minus 12. It will be equal to 24. Now another question in that only, it is that now they are talking about the another friend. One of her friends get only 5 answers correct. What will be her score? Another friend of her is there and she is getting 5 answers correct. Here also only the answers correct are only 5. So we have to find out the number of incorrect answers also. The first let us know how many marks she is getting for 5 correct answers. Marks given for one correct answer, it will be equal to 4, that we know. After that, so marks given for 5 correct answers. Now how many correct answers she is getting? 5. So that 5 we have to multiply by 4. 4 5s are 20. So she is getting 20 marks for correct answers. Now again she is having incorrect answers also. So marks given for one incorrect answer is equal to minus 2. So marks given for 10. How we are getting 10? Because 15 are total questions are 15. Out of that 5 are correct. So leftover will be incorrect only. So 10 minus 5, answer will be 10. So 10 number of questions are incorrect. So for incorrect answers, the 10, so 10 we will multiply by minus 2. So minus 2 multiplied by 10, the answer will be minus 20. Now we have to add 20 and minus 20. So the total score, therefore her friend's total score, it will be 20 plus minus 20, it will be equal to 0. Now here is example 5. Suppose we represent the distance above the ground by a positive integer and that below the ground by a negative integer, then answer the following. Here it is given that we have to represent the distance above the ground in positive and below the ground as a negative. Now first question given is an elevator descends into a mine shaft at the rate of 5 meter per minute. What will be the position after 1 hour? Now for it is given that 5 meter per minute means the rate where for 1 minute it will travel 5 meter. Then how much it will travel for after 1 hour? 1 hour means 60 minutes. For 60 minutes we have to find out. For 1 minute they have given 5 meter. So for 60 minutes we have to find out. Simple, we have to multiply by 60 multiply by 5. Let us see how we have to write in a systematic manner. Since the elevator is going down, so the distance covered by it will be represented by a negative integer. Now here you can see an elevator descends. Descends means going down. So whenever it is going down, what we have to use? We have to use a negative sign. So change in position of elevator in 1 minute. So in 1 minute the elevator it is moving minus 5 meter at the below the ground. So we will put minus 5 meter. Here positive is given, but they have said it descends, means we have to take a negative sign. So minus 5 meter. Now what we have to find? We have to find the position after 1 hour. So position of elevator after 1 hour, it is equal to 60 minutes. So for we will find for 60 minutes, because first they have given for 1 minute. So the answer we will get, that also we will get in the minutes also. So hour we have converted into minutes. 60 minutes is equal to minus 5 multiplied by 60. It will be equal to minus 300 meter. Now this negative sign represents what? That the elevator is going below the ground level. So 300 meter below, down from the starting position of the elevator. Suppose the elevator is over here, then after 1 hour or 60 minutes it will travel 300 meter in the downward position. Now second question is, if it begins to descend from 15 meter above the ground, what will be its position after 45 minutes? So we will first find out that what is the position after 45 minutes. How many meter it will travel in 45 minutes. After that we will add it to the 15 meter. First, change in position of elevator in 45 minutes. Now we already know that for 1 minute it is 5 meter. So for 45 minutes, again 5 multiplied by 45. So minus 5, because it is in the descent form, means in the negative form. So minus 5 multiplied by 45, the answer will be minus 225 meter. This minus 225 meter means this negative sign represent that 225 meter below ground level. 225 it will travel in 45 minutes below the ground level. It is going in this way. So the final position of the elevator. So final position, it has already traveled 15 meter. It has already 15 meter above the ground. It is already there. After 15 meter again 225 it is traveling in the downward position. So negative sign. So minus 225 plus 15. The answer will be minus 210 or 210 meter. This minus sign again represent that it is going 210 meter below the ground level. So that is 210 meter below ground level. Now move towards to exercise 1.3. Question number 1. Find each of the following products. Here the questions are given and you have to find out the products, means you have to multiply. First 3 multiplied by minus 1. So the answer will be negative, because only one negative sign you can see in the question. So answer will be equal to minus 3. B, minus 1 multiplied by 225. Again the answer will be negative, and 200 multiplied by 1 is 225 only. So the answer will be minus 225. Now C, minus 21 multiplied by minus 30. 21 we will multiply by 3. The answer will be 63. After that it is not 3 but it is 30. So 10 we will again write after 3. So 630, here minus and minus. So we can say that the answer is positive. Minus will become positive. D, minus 316 multiplied by minus 1. Again 2 negative sign is there. So the answer will be positive. It will be equal to 316. E, minus 15 multiplied by 0 multiplied by minus 8. So here you can see 10 you can see over here. So anything multiplied by 0, the answer will be 0 only. Another F, G, H, I, J are homework. Now question number 2, verify the following. A 18 multiply 7 plus minus 3 is equal to 18 multiply 7 plus 18 multiply minus 3. Again, whenever it is we are talking about that, we have to verify it. What we will do? LHS and RHS. So first we will find out the answer of LHS. LHS, this much part is for LHS. So same we will copy down. 18 multiply 7 plus minus 3 in the box bracket. It will be equal to 18 multiply 18 and multiply we will copy it out as it is. After that 7 plus minus 3, what will be the answer? 7 minus 3, it will be equal to 4. That 4 we will write down. So 18 multiplied by 4, 18 4s are 72. Now RHS, this portion we have completed, we have got the answer as 72. Now we will move to the RHS. So for RHS we will copy down this 18 multiplied by 7 in box bracket plus 18 multiplied by minus 3 in the box bracket. So first this box bracket we will multiply. 18 multiplied by 7 is 126, that we will write down. Now this plus sign we will put over here. After that 18 multiplied by minus 3, one negative sign you can see. So the answer will be also negative. So 18 3s are 54. So minus 54 will be the answer. So 126 plus and minus means minus 54. The answer will be 72. Here you can see both 72 and 72 we are getting. So we have to write down that LHS is equal to RHS and hence verified. Another question is there. Minus 21 multiply minus 4 plus minus 6 is equal to minus 21 multiply minus 4 in box bracket plus minus 21 multiply minus 6 in a box bracket. First LHS is equal to, we will copy down this as it is, minus 21 multiply, that same we will copy down, minus 21 multiply. After that minus 4 plus minus 6 plus minus minus. So minus 4 minus 6 it will be minus 10. So here the answer will be minus 10 we will write down. So 21 multiply by 10, 210. Here two negative sign, so it will become positive answer. Now LHS we are getting 210. Now we will calculate RHS. RHS we will write down. After that this RHS portion we will write down, copy down same as it is. After that we will do the calculation first for the first bracket. So minus 21 multiplied by 4, 21 4s are 84 and 84, here minus and minus, the answer will be positive. So 84 will be positive. This plus we will write down over here. After that minus 21 multiplied by minus 6, 21 6s are 120. 21 6s are 126 and 21 4s are is 84. So here negative negative it will become positive. So 21 6s are 126. So the answer will be, now both are positive. So we will add 126 plus 84 or 84 plus 126. The answer will be equal to 210. So here LHS and RHS both are equal. So LHS is equal to RHS. Last we will write out that hence verified. Now another question is there, question number 3. First number, for any integer a, what is minus 1 multiplied by a equal to? Now here a minus 1 multiplied by a is a integer and we have to find out the answer of minus 1 multiplied by a. Now whenever you are multiplying any integer with minus 1, the answer will be also in the negative form. So here answer will be minus 1 multiplied by a, it will be equal to minus a, where a is an integer. It is very simple. Second, determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is. This question is homework. Question number 4 is also homework.